Invincible 2. Jumping back in from where we left off, we made it to a new area with a whole new set of puzzles. There's also this weird humanoid statue. And a whole new mega structure to get into. The last time we were doing puzzles with lasers and portals, but it wasn't really. It was called a driller. It made a hole in a wall, so not really portals, but still. I'm intrigued to see what the next area is. If you go into the bunkers in each area, it gives you a preview of how the next thing's gonna work. And I feel like at the end it's gonna be like, oh, here's all of them combined. This one has to do with color changers. So inversion. Okay. So if I do that, that should go here. Okay, now pick this up. Bam. Dang, 1 minute in, already to the first puzzle. This is gonna be fun.
I think about New Alexandria all the time. But realizing this place was built on its bones just brings it all back even more. We were so optimistic when we started. So full of ourselves. Thought we could accomplish anything. And then, in one single moment, it was all gone. I remember a flash, and then just lying there, realizing that my legs had melted. I tried to pull myself away from the fire, but the servos in my arms were broken. If Eustathius hadn't found me, sorry. Just some old scars.
Okay, so blue goes to blue. Hmm. Bam. Nice. Okay, next one. Go into 3. The story in this is kind of weird, but it is what it is. Oh, there and back again. That looks important. So that makes that blue. Hmm. That's the issue. There's no way to turn this into the color I need it to be. I see, I'm just an idiot. Okay. Not as hard. It wasn't even as close to as hard as
The particle
I'm
clouds continue to
literally
be
making it
exactly
out
the
to be.
same.
Okay, what's over here? Refraction. Mm-hmm. Bam. Okay. I just need to understand the mechanics of each one better. I think that's where I'm having issues. So there's something way back here. Ah, it's a hidden one. Transposition. Jammer. Okay. You tell me I need to do both sides at the same time? Wait, that's stupid. I can go like this, and I can go like that. Bam. Just like that. Go here. Go there. Bam. Done. I was being dumb. I was being dense. Dense, I tell you. I want to know what happens when I finish
I sent
each
the drone to
area.
have a look at one of the other puzzle clusters. It seems they remain inert until they're connected. I uploaded the pictures to the log.
Should we check them out with the VTOL?
Let's conserve fuel as much as we can. There's no point in going there if it's all dead.
Imprisoned. So where does the red go? How the heck do I get a blue in there? That's not gonna work. Bam. Nice. Just gotta do a little comprehension, that's all. Pre-connected. Bam. Hmm. Bam. Okay. That one was a little bit easier. Is this 7? No, this is Oh, I
Every
found the
site we've
bunker.
investigated has had one of these labs, but they seem primitive compared to some of the technology we're seeing above ground.
Are we even sure that the labs and the puzzles belong to the same people?
There seems to be a connection between the experimental setups in the labs and some of the puzzle technology.
Correlation does not necessarily imply causation, though.
True. But just because we don't understand the connection, that doesn't mean it's not there. What we have here is two things that reflect each other. We just don't understand how that reflection works. or what
Magnets. So we're gonna be walking on walls next. Karen? What is Karen doing here? Oh, so are those just bonus puzzles? They might just be bonuses. Because that's counting. Six. Hidden. That does nothing for me. I did it. Okay, that's 8, but I wanna get all the things done. Oh, I see the next thing. Okay, so 7 is next. Backward propagation. Whoops. I see. Because that's... I see, okay. I can't get this through at all. So the only way to do it is the way I was. Dang it. Dang it. Okay. Dang, man.
I can't even get my brain to think like that.
Okay, well, I did it. Now number 8. No more question marks. Okay. Dang, I'm so tired, man. Positional interchange. Okay. So I picked that up. That's gonna go away. Bam, okay. Okay, time to do the Tetris blocks. Okay, it's over here. Bam. Oh, did it. So who's it gonna be this time? Who is it? Athena?
When the craftsman Daedalus was imprisoned in the very labyrinth he had created,
Daedalus.
his only solace was his son, Icarus. To escape their plight, he fashioned wings of feathers and wax. He warned his son to fly neither too high nor too low, but his son, enraptured by the freedom of flight, flew too close to the sun. Thus the wax in his wings melted, and he fell to his death.
What have
What was
I
the
done?
sun's error?
That's what you get for being too close to the sun. I think disobedience. I don't think it was disobedience. I think it was
Or was
carelessness.
it Daedalus who was careless, giving the wings to Icarus, knowing that all young men are rash? After the death of his son, Daedalus withdrew in sorrow to a foreign land. King Minos came looking for the craftsman to exact his revenge. The answer to a riddle revealed where Daedalus dwelled, but for Minos, that answer was his ruin. Consider King Minos, burned in his bath, as you seek your own answer.
I think it was carelessness. On both sides, though, because Daedalus and Icarus should have, one should have explained more, and one should have just cared about what was being said.
The megastructure. It's opening.
3 receivers, 3 towers, 3 beams, as we suspected.
Yes.
I think this is an invitation.
Doesn't look that inviting to me.
If you consider the size of the entire structure, then that opening must be big enough to drive a building through.
Or the VTOL.
You want us to go in there, into the creepy triangular maw of death?
More of death? I think it looks charming.
If this place is dangerous, it could pose a threat to New Jerusalem. We have to investigate.
Oh, all right. I'm not winning this, am I?
Nope. Let's meet up with the VTOL, everybody. We're going in.
We met, and if you remember, we spoke on my friend's mysterious island expedition. I have some questions for you to make introductions. Yeah. Later. Hmm. Hmm. These are interesting names. Oh, I got it out again. Touch grass. Achievement, read 10 social media entries. That's messed up. Travel to megastructure.
By the way, I finished my analysis of the particle clouds. At first I thought they might be some kind of nanotechnology, but I was wrong. It's a lot worse than that. What we're looking at is a completely unknown type and state of matter. Completely inexplicable within our understanding of physics. Created and manipulated by someone.
Fascinating. Come on, people, get on board. We haven't got all day.
Okay, back into the ship.
Yakut, take us in.
Aye, aye, sir.
Have any of you ever read an ancient writer called Ian Banks? I guess not. He postulated the concept of the outside context problem. That's when a society encounters something so advanced, so different, that they simply could not have conceived of it. That's what this is. This whole place is one giant outside context problem. And we're headed right into it.
It is
I think
big.
I can set down over there.
Into the machine.
Should I?
Enter the
Please do.
megastructure.
I can't wait to get a closer look.
This is weird. This is definitely weird. It doesn't look like it has enough support between the outer wall and the
Set
inner
it
wall.
Okay, everyone. We need to explore as much as we can, separately if need be, but stay in touch. Record anything interesting you find, and pay special attention to any clues as to who built this place and why.
The schematics we found in that lab were extremely incomplete. So if you can find any more of those, that would be great.
I think someone should stay at the VTOL just in case.
I volunteer you. See you later, Al.
Huh. That seems important.
Isn't this
Oh
an
my god.
incredible space? Look at it all, it's beautiful. That's good, that's excellent. I find that a lot of people these days can't see the beauty in things created by human hand. They can look at an ant colony or a coral reef and be impressed, but if it was made by humans, they just don't see it. It's good to be humble as an individual, but we have to be careful not to lose track of our accomplishments as a species. If we're impressed by the complex patterns produced by animals, then this should be breathtaking.
It should.
Hold on a second, 1K. I think I can find an override for that door.
Maybe after that, you can help me with this elevator?
One problem at a time. What's going on with these fast structures? Okay, door should be opening. Now, about the elevator.
Actually, the elevator's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. No idea where I am, but it's working.
Don't go too far. Try to circle back.
On it.
You went up the elevator. And you could be walking in this thing forever. How the heck did you get here?
Hey, 1K, can we talk for a second? That whole thing with the elevator just gave me the creeps. When we first arrived here, I was really excited. It's such a huge place. The technology is so advanced. If we figure out what it all means, we could really change the future of New Jerusalem. The mayor says we have to avoid repeating the mistakes our ancestors made, to stay humble, to not reach too far. And that sounds very abstract, but I've seen the ancient cities. I've seen how much they built, how much they grew, how far they fell. So I've been thinking, what if all this sets us on the same path? What if this is too much power for anyone to control? So what do you think it was? What made our ancestors destroy themselves?
Priorities wrong. Before the virus? Maybe. We're careful of the side effects, otherwise the virus would have never been released. But the political systems were worked on. I think the priorities are all wrong.
I never thought of it that way, but you're right. If you think about how vulnerable they were to diseases, it's incredible that they didn't invest more into protecting themselves. Why do you think that happened?
I think it's definitely this. They had a phobia of dealing with their own physicality.
You might be right. Our understanding of their
Always
society is
political.
pretty limited in some ways, despite the archive we inherited. But if the problem was political, that means we don't have to repeat it. Thanks for talking to me, 1K. I know we're in the middle of something, but I kind of needed that.
It was 100% political. That's what's going on now in the world. Everything is political. That's how it's always been. The Trojan War was political. Eh, kind of. Someone stole someone's wife and like, okay. Every nation gather, we're going to war. Leaders fighting leaders, countries fighting countries,
Looks like
men
another set of
fighting men.
puzzles. Same pattern, 1 gate, 3 receivers. Like some sort of fractal symmetry.
I keep getting locked out of parts of the system. I think I've tracked down some more schematics, though. Let's see. This might do something. Or not.
Oh no. Okay.
This is madness. Even the walls are bursting with power.
I wonder how far down this goes.
Okay. Well, I think we should end it here, because this is a whole new set of puzzles and a whole new area. Well, and I just died anyway. So, thank you very much for watching. This is a really cool and fun game. If you want to see more, go to my YouTube channel, Zombo, where you'll be able to see more of this and anything else I play. If you don't see anything you like, please consider commenting or private messaging me about something you want to see, and I'll get to those games as soon as possible. So once again, thank you very much. Hope you have a wonderful evening. If I don't see you again, thank you, and good night.